A defendant rejects a 15-year plea deal and risks spending the rest of his life in prison. Moments later, another case takes an unexpected turn when the very person claiming to be terrified posts the defendant's bond. Why did the judge issue one final warning that could send him straight back to jail? Stay until the end to see how both courtroom moments unfold.
Good morning. Are you Asa Jones? And Mr. Jones, in cause number 25 DCCR 0963, my computer's going slow, give it a minute. You're charged with the first-degree felony offense of aggravated assault by discharging a firearm from June 12th of 2025. And what that means, sir, is that if you go to trial and you're found guilty, the range of punishment is a minimum 5 years in prison up to 99 years or life. Do you understand? Answer out loud, please. And I have here on the tablet a plea bargain rejection that you've signed with Mr. Parker. This shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty for 15 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You have every right to reject that offer and have your case set for trial. I want to make sure you understand what the possible consequences are if you go to trial, what your options are. Do you understand all of that? And do you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial? I also want to make sure you understand, Mr. Jones, that after today, unless there's some new evidence that the assistant district attorney or your attorney gets or finds out, that this offer will not be accepted after today. Do you understand? Okay. And so, Mr. Jones, Mr. Parker has been appointed to represent you. He's one of the attorneys who handles a lot of cases for me as a court-appointed lawyer. With your permission, I can release him and I can appoint another attorney today who could begin preparation for trial probably a little quicker. Is that okay with you? All right, Mr. Parker, you're released. Mr. Jones will appoint someone today. They should be out to see you very soon to begin preparation for trial. You can go back with the bailiff. All right, sir, you're Stephen Boudwin. And let me get this pulled up. Is it?
And so if I can.
Hold on just a second. Let me just get what I need to, and then I'll let y'all. Oh, this is kind of. Would you call the name Tiffany Guillory, please?
This is the one I called your honor
Yes.
on Friday. She wanted to know.
She actually, I wasn't sure about this when he called me yesterday and about a bond hearing. I was thinking it was that I had requested a bond, didn't realize what it was. I said, well, you probably don't need to be there because he's already pled out on the case and we were waiting on a PSI and we were going to see what happened with parole. I think he's been released from parole. The parole hold's been lifted. No response. And then I get a call from her, and she started explaining. I said, well, he needs to be there for the bond hearing. I don't know all the ins and outs about the issue about the increase of the bond, but she informed me as well that she had signed the bond to bond him out, and she sent a letter to the court, I believe, which was
I
forwarded
have it.
to me, and I told him that he needed to go and contact the probation department to do a PSI. I mean, I just told him yesterday. I don't know if he's contacted me yet.
Yes, they scheduled me to come in today, so I'm coming off the court.
Ms. Malfino?
Thank you, Judge, and thank you again for your time while you were on vacation this weekend, and I was dealing with this matter with Ms. Guillory, who came to my office in tears, also tried to come to the court. I confirmed with your coordinator about that, in tears, about how fearful she was of this gentleman. So I immediately turned around and filed a motion to increase his bond, which time your honor graciously added some conditions of a GPS, et cetera, et cetera. I spoke with parole on Friday before I talked to you, Judge, and they were going to lift the hold, so that's when you put those conditions in place. I since have learned that obviously Ms. Guillory has now had a change of heart. She actually posted the bond herself. I was going to ask the court to reject the probation offer that I had given him, but in light of her actions, obviously I filed it, as the court knows, and you and I have both experienced, when someone expresses that level of concern, it's not something that we take very lightly, and yet her actions have proven that that was not serious to her, even though we all took it seriously. And so I would leave whatever decision you make, Judge, to your discretion. I'm not really concerned about the bond at this point.
So here's the thing, Mr. Boudwin, I'm not going to increase the bond based on what we've learned. However, a condition of your bond is still, and what has been the whole time, that you have absolutely no contact and no communication at all with Tiffany Guillory. She cannot give you permission to violate that order. Do you understand? So I understand she wouldn't bonded you out. She's written me a letter. At this point, I don't care about any of that. Period. Now, once you're on probation, maybe some of that will change, but as of right now, no communication, no contact. That's in person, that's through your phone, that's through sending messages. Again, she cannot say, it's okay, I won't tell. If something happens and she changes her mind again, which is likely, it sounds like, and contacts Ms. Malfino and says, okay, I thought it was okay, but now it's not, he's coming around, you're going back to jail and you probably won't have a bond. That's how serious I am about this. Okay, so we'll reset it. You need to take care of your pre-sentence report. You need to talk to probation, go there today, get that set up, and then we'll see where we are when we come back for sentencing. You have that GPS device on? Okay, make sure you keep it charged, make sure you pay for it, do everything you're supposed to, so that I know at all times where you are.
I assume the sentence is still the same as on the 18th?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, you're free to go.
Thank you, Judge. I just felt it important to document that.
These cases prove that one decision can change everything inside a courtroom. If you enjoy real courtroom proceedings, judge reactions, and high-stakes legal cases explained, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next shocking hearing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.